Hello, all you wonderful people out there, and welcome back to my Media Museum. Today, we're looking at some recent additions to my 45 collections. I went up to a record shop the other day after having done a number of these 45 videos, and I just love doing these 45 RPMs. These are fun. But I hadn't been in there in a while, and I was really happy to get I Remember You by Skid Row. What an awesome song from an awesome band. And the B-side on that is Making a Mess. Now you can see this was June 29th, 2023. I said it right this time. In the previous video I said 2003. But that's just the way it goes, you know. Here we've got AC/DC doing Back in Black. And what would be the B-side to Back in Black? What do you do for money, honey? How do you get your kicks? But yeah, this is my first video filming after getting the YouTube channel created. So I'm a little more excited, a little happier and upbeat. We've got Ozzy Osbourne here doing Mama, I'm Coming Home. I'm sure you've all heard that one. And the B-side of this one was really cool because it was a non-album track. Don't Blame Me. Now you can get this on his The Ozman Cometh and Prince of Darkness box set. I think this has been put on a couple of compilation releases of his now. But at the time that this came out, the only way you could hear this song, get this song, was to buy the 45. And it's a pretty good song. Not as good as Party with the Animals, which was the other B-side off that album, but it's still a pretty good song. Then following that up, Leader Ford, Didn't Get Close My Eyes Forever, which I do have a cassette single of, believe it or not. We'll have to dig those out and look at my cassette singles someday. But I wanted to follow up Ozzy with Lita, and here we got Kiss Me Deadly, one of her most popular, biggest hits. And the B-side to that, Broken Dreams. Moving on, we've got Kix, Don't Close Your Eyes. And I was just reading an article this morning, really funny, about one-hit metal wonders. And Kix was one of them they mentioned in this song. Don't Close Your Eyes was the one they called Kix's one hit. Found that kind of comical. B-side, Get It While It's Hot. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the channel going live here in about another week and a half. And going to have a lot of good stuff to show you guys and share with the world. Like this Def Leppard Foolin' 45 RPM. I'm Not, from 1983. Yeah, that was a good year. And then the B-side of that, Coming Under Fire. You've got me coming under fire. Next up, we've got Loverboy, Loving Every Minute of It. Ooh yeah! B-side to that, Bullet in the Chamber. Yeah, I don't remember that song real well, but it says it was off of Loving Every Minute of It. We'd have to check and see, because you know sometimes they get that wrong. And I was really excited to get this one. A lot of you may look at this one and scratch your head and say, who, huh, what? But Heaven. The first album, this is off the second album, but in the first album, In the Beginning, great album. Sounded a lot like AC/DC, had a lot of really great tracks, and the song In the Beginning is worth looking up. But this was off their second album, Where Angels Fear to Tread. Rock School. I do have this on cassette tape. Never did get it on CD. In fact, I only got the first one on CD a few years back. It was finally reissued. And this one is the same on both sides. It is a demo copy. You can't see it on that side because of the sticker, but I just wanted to show you both sides are identical. It's a demo, not for sale. So who knows how they got a hold of this one, but I paid $2 for it. That's how I got a hold of it. And then here's one that I don't know, but I know Humble Pie. And I just wanted to have a Humble Pie 45. I think I might have one other one buried somewhere deep. But Haven't seen one in a long time. And 99 Pounds, I think, was the A side. And the B side, Play with Ali. Rally. Ooh, how did I get play out of that? Rally with Ali. Alrighty. Don't know either one of those songs, but like I said, I definitely do know Humble Pie. So now we're getting into, I would think this guy's a one-hit wonder, I don't know, but Magnet and Steel, You Are the Magnet, I Am Steel. You might remember that one. It's a good song by Walter Egan. And the B-side of that, Tunnel of Love. Didn't Dire Straits do a Tunnel of Love song? I think they did. So moving on, I do believe I already have a copy of this in my collection. I think I might have even already covered it in one of the first 3 boxes that I've filmed so far. But Longer by Dan Fogelberg. I know I had Leader of the Band recently, but this is a really great song of his too. Longer than the whatever, you know. I'm not going to sing that one too because I don't know the lyrics, but I do know the tune. The back side of that, Along the Road, which I do not recognize at all. And now we've got a couple of Dr. Hooks here. And while I wasn't a huge Dr. Hook fan, he did have some really good songs. He had a string of them there in the 70s that were great and playing on the radio all the time. And When You're in Love with the Beautiful Woman is definitely one of them. The B-side to that, Knowing She's There. But the next one, which this is not in the correct sleeve, of course, but that's a pretty cool RSO sleeve for you to see. Sharing the Night Together. This was probably one of his biggest hits, if it wasn't the When You're in Love with the Beautiful Woman song, then Sharing the Night Together. He had a couple of really big songs, like I said. And this was 2 of them. Backside of that, You Make My Pants Want to Get Up and Dance. I don't know the tune of that, but I do like that title. That's one that would be worth throwing on. And me and the wife actually had a listening party just last night. But we were listening to a box of 45s I bought at a garage sale off a lady. And that'll probably be my next video. If I still want to get a picture sleeve one done, so might hold up a little longer for that. But we'll definitely be doing that box up here real soon. And here's Orleans doing You're Still the One. I remember when ABC used that as a commercial. Still the one who can scratch my itch. And I don't know if they were one-hit wonders or not, but they probably weren't, you know, tremendously successful, because that's the one song of theirs that I really recognize. Spring Fever, the B-side here, I don't recognize. But definitely having Still the One's a good song to have on 45. And then here's another one that I do believe I had copies of, but this is a really nice clean looking copy. ELO, Electric Light Orchestra, doing Turn to Stone. I definitely wanted to pick that one up again. And the B-side of that is Mr. Kingdom. And boy, it sure seems to ring a bell. I like the way they put an X or something on there. I'm not sure what they exactly wrote on there, but it's probably to tell them this is the A side, the red dot, that's the one you want to play on the radio. A&M Records. Yeah, that wasn't an A&M record, but it's an A&M sleeve. Here we've got a really cool one to add to the collection. John Lennon and the Plastic Ono Nuclear Band. Whatever gets you through the night. And the B-side of this is interesting, to say the least. It's John Lennon with the Plastic Ono Nuclear Band, Little Big Horns, and Booker Table and the Maitre D's. Doing Beef Jerky. Now, I do not remember this song. This is definitely one that I wanted to come home and throw on, and I will be listening to in the next day or two for sure, because I want to hear Beef Jerky. And I don't remember it being the Plastic Ono Nuclear Band. I just remember it being the Plastic Ono Band. So that's pretty interesting as well. Now here's Stars on 45 doing a Beatles medley. Even though it starts off with Venus and Sugar Shack, once you get up to No Reply, I'll Be Back, Drive My Car, Do You Want to Know a Secret, We Can Work It Out, Should've Known Better, Nowhere Man, and You're Gonna Lose That Girl. So those are mostly Beatles songs, if not, well, they're not entirely, yeah, but Sugar definitely was the Archies and not the Beatles. And then Stars on 45 doing Stars on 45. So take that for what it's worth. Back in 1981. So I do remember the Beatles medley playing on the radio. I do remember hearing it. Then here's an odd one, just for fun. Rock Lobster by the B-52s. Can't say I'm a huge B-52 fan, but who doesn't like Rock Lobster? It's just a fun, upbeat, happy song, you know? Rock Lobster. And the B-side to that is Private Idaho. Okay, and last one we're going to show you today on this video is the Playmates doing Beep Beep. Yeah, it's a bit of a novelty song. Not sure if it was considered a novelty song when it came out, but beep, 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 beep. The car went beep, beep, beep. Going back to 1958 here, so, you know, if you don't remember it, that could be why. And the B-side to that, song called Your Love. So there you go. That's my almost most recent editions. They would have been my most recent editions until this last weekend. And we'll get to that box here real soon. And until then, keep on rocking.